have PTSD and I have anxiety and chronic depression. So and these aren't like self-diagnoses. I was diagnosed when I was, I think, my early 20s. Well, I think it was 10 years ago. Actually, I think I posted something on Facebook because it was like my 10-year anniversary of being diagnosed. Because I guess I didn't realize I had done it, but I had posted on Facebook the day I got diagnosed. And I didn't even know it. And now with the memories thing, it comes up and it told me that I had made this post. Pretty sure it was 10, no, I think it was more than 10 years ago. But anyway, I was in my early 20s, I think. And I remember when I got diagnosed, I was like, I didn't understand PTSD, that's for sure. I had no fucking clue. So I was like, yeah, sure, whatever that means. And I was like, depression, yeah, I could beat depression. And I just kind of like, basically for the rest of my life, dealt with like the depression. Been on different medications, I've had ups, I've had downs. And I mean, by all means, I'm not always on medication, but sometimes it's a crutch that you need. So if you're ever worried, you know, like I was scared at first too, about going on medication. And I don't know really what exactly my fear was stemmed from, but I don't know. I thought that, you know, maybe I wasn't a I don't know, complete person if I, you know, couldn't deal with this on my own. Everybody else deals with it on their own, but they don't. Not everybody else has things to the same extent you do either, so. Anyway, I think that medication is normally, in many cases, but not all, it depends on the mental health condition. Because some people have seasonal depression. Some people have mental health problems that like schizophrenia and things like that, where they do need medication forever. But in this case, and with a lot of depression cases, medication isn't always necessary for like the rest of your life. And even if it is, I don't think it'd be a huge deal for me, but at the time I thought so when I was first diagnosed. But yeah, it's been a crutch for me over the years. I have used medication prescribed by my doctor, you know, to help with some of the symptoms of depression. And then over time, I no longer need the medication anymore. And then I can sometimes go years and years and be okay. And then it'll come back at me hard. You know, it'll be like really bad. And I'll be like, okay, I guess it's time to go talk to somebody again. And sometimes, you know, sometimes somebody else needs to tell you too. Like, you know, maybe it's time to talk to somebody again. So it's good to have people in your life that you can trust, that you know aren't just like gonna say it when you're like fighting or something stupid, that they're saying it out of genuine concern for you. Because like the first time when I was diagnosed, I like had no idea I was depressed. I actually, after I was diagnosed, I went to some of my friends and I was like, dude, I was diagnosed with depression. And they're like, you think? And I was like, what? You knew? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, why didn't you bitches tell me? So now I've like, you know, usually tell my friends like, hey, you need to tell me when you think I'm like too down. Because yeah, like nobody told me. I felt like everybody knew and nobody told me. So just knowing is part of the battle, to be honest. And knowing when to ask for help, that's a thing.